Hi Aquarius, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Aquarius Sun Moon Rising. Welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. The message could be for you. Feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. We have agape, unconditional love. This is so fascinating because it's kind of what I was getting. Okay. Yeah, everything you need to access is down below in my description box. Website link, Instagram handle, all that good stuff is located down below. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've been here and supported the channel. Let's dive in. So this is kind of interesting what I was picking up on, because I was literally hearing what's going on for you is certain relationships or situations where it's like easier for you to have unconditional love toward one person versus another, which I know will sound kind of like what, but you guys will know what I'm talking about if you kind of assess it a little bit. It's like, it's almost like there's certain people in your life right now that you're more willing to let things slide than others. Interesting. Which might be a process that you're working through to kind of fully come into alignment, because this even could be unconditional love toward yourself. You could be dealing with people that are kind of reflecting the relationship that you have with yourself in an interesting kind of way. Certain aspects that you're trying to come back into union with yourself, you know, if you're reparenting or anything like that. So, the poet, huh? Okay, so there's a couple of different energies here. There could be something about words. Okay, and I was actually going to get into this a little bit because we're moving into Mercury retrograde. We're already in the pre-shadow. Oh. I think this came in the right up. We have the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm going to put that as you. Recent past with some kind of painful ending situation. Okay. Six of Wands reverse. Interesting. Six of Wands. Six of Swords in reverse. Justice in the reverse. Ooh, something happened to you. Seven of Cups in the reverse. And then we've got Page of Swords, King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow, there's an offer. King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Pentacles. I think I'm going to put it like this. There's an offer coming in. And that can easily be you with the King of Swords upright. But I think it's more talking about the fact that I think in some kind of situation, you might not be receiving all the recognition that you deserve. Six of Wands reverse. Almost like, I don't know. You could even be on top, you know, so to speak, but it could be something here like you don't feel like you got the outcome that you wanted or expected from this. You also could, there's something here about not wanting to be seen. Six of Wands reverse can be kind of like, yeah, Ten of Swords can be fears. It's like a fear of being seen. because of whatever is going on. There could be something here. There's a person in the environment that could be coming across as kind of Libran, and there's like this person that it's like someone could feel like they're your negative karma, or I don't know, justice in reverse. Something could have happened and you know it's unfair. Like, you're totally aware of it, but there's something here about news coming in. Page of Swords. You could be exploring a different avenue. Queen of Cups, I wasn't completely sure if it was coming out in the right side up or in reverse, because it came out on the floor, and sometimes I pick them up different. And anyway, you could be trying to still recover emotionally from some kind of painful situation that just looks like it ended. There was some kind of separating of energies. You and someone else, you're separating from each other. But it looks like you could have moments sometimes when they come out like that, when I'm like, oh, is this reverse or in the upright? It could be that you're kind of like, it's a bit of an emotional process that you go through. Sometimes like you're in a good side of things, and then others it might feel kind of emotional or something. And yeah, I'm just kind of getting here this unconditional love. It's like there's a particular person that you could still be like, whatever happened to you, you're still trying to even come into the process of loving yourself. But you could want, yeah, I'm getting kind of like some interesting situation where this is either you or a person that you're dealing with, where you could feel like you don't want to be seen. And so someone else could be reflecting that from you, almost like, oh, how freaking perfect. So yeah, we're in the pre-shadow for Mercury retrograde, so you could actually feel like when it comes to communications, because this is Libran energy, and then we've got the Page of Swords here. You and a particular person still might be trying to guess what each other's motivations are. Or there's something here about communications. Make sure that you go into things and be very clear with your communication, which I think is you too. You might be coming across as you're trying to take more of an emotional approach with certain relationships and situations, like come across as, like, for example, you might handle some kind of situation with grace. Like someone does something, and because there's this process going on, almost like I'm getting, you could be dealing with an emotionally challenging situation. Like someone actually could have done something deliberately to try to throw you off balance emotionally so that you wouldn't be seen, or that you wouldn't get recognized for being accomplished at something. I think it was deliberately done personally. And so there could be something here where there's a person that will feel like they have a lack of truth or a lack of clarity about something in regards to communication. Because it could be that maybe temporarily something will, it's like, this was done, something unfair. There was a person that wanted to influence your decisions or make it clear. The Seven of Cups in reverse is in your blockage, or it's in like your challenge situation. It could be that like someone wanted to make you have a lack of clarity, or even in a relationship between you, because it looks like you're having like conversations, or you're directly dealing with someone else between this Page of Swords and the King of Swords, and it looks like there's an exchange that's happening there, whatever that is. Six of Pentacles can be generosity, or it's like charity. It can be someone generously giving their time and their energy, and it looks like you're dealing with someone like that. This could be, for some of you guys, legal stuff. but there's this person that's further along in a process than you, and you could be having conversations with this person. There's an exchange happening. There's something potentially being produced right there with the Ace of Pentacles. Like an offer or some kind of new situation might come in there. Ace of Pentacles can also be about contracts being signed and, you know, arrangements and agreements that are being made. So that could be something that's going on, and you could deal with something that's kind of what I feel like the recommendation is that when you're emotionally in balance and you're coming from this compassionate space, I just keep getting, I know I'm repeating this, but it's like, it's easier for you to have compassion for someone because you might be good at taking accountability, or you're coming across like the way that you're going to be perceived over this next week is really, someone will see you as being emotionally mature, like that you're very good at looking at what your contribution was to a situation or why something didn't turn out in the way that you were hoping and expecting. And so you could be going back in and, or like something's being produced from that anyway. But yeah, because sometimes this can be straight up about trusting your intuition and then taking action on that based off of like whatever you see, whatever solution you come into, and then you're like, you take action on that. Because I feel like you're coming out of, it could be brain fog for some of you guys, like especially with the venom. You could have been dealing with someone very toxic, someone that even could have tried to take justice in their own hands, and you could be going in and dealing with the situation, but an offer could be coming in here. There's like a conversation, someone else that you'll be dealing with, and someone might want to make an offer, especially if you've already been kind of like dealing with this person. Some of you guys, this could be a work environment, but there's a lot of communications that happen between the two of you, and you're learning from someone. Because it's like something unfair happened to you. And the venom, huh? That's my narcissist card, for sure. And you've got a person there that's like in the same kind of energy that you are. They're already educated, and they're, like I said, they could be further along in some kind of process that you're learning to navigate. It could be about your boundaries, or it could be something here where you're learning how to maybe move through. It's either like Seven of Cups reverse can be a combination of things. It's either like limerence or Stockholm Syndrome, because while you're still overcoming some of that stuff, then it can feel a little foggy about decisions that you have to be made. And I'm getting that's going on, I think, temporarily while you're going through the emotional recovery of some kind of situation, like whatever the painful thing that happened, if you got thrown under the bus deliberately. Or I'm also getting, for some of you guys, someone tried to replace you. Like someone could have tried to replace you in some kind of interesting way. And so you could be trying to just recover from that. It looks like that's more of where your focus is just this, a lot of self-love, you know, and also if you have to work with just forgiving yourself, that might be a part of your process with this unconditional love, because it looks like it's halfway there. It's a very interesting way that came across. And it's like almost, it's easier for you to give the benefit of doubt to certain people versus others. Like, someone could have done something pretty bad, and that could be a situation where you're not really giving as much unconditional love to that one versus someone else that's like actively coming in that you trust. And you could feel like they know more than you. And so that's why I said too, with this Mercury retrograde, us moving into it, make sure you go in and be very direct with your communications. I think you guys are already kind of like that. It could be also too that someone feels like you're not talking very much. It's like limited the amount of information that you give. Page of Swords, but I don't think it's that you don't know. I think it's like almost that you could have been part of this justice reverse. Feels almost like you kept getting put into situations where people were deliberately taking every single thing that you would do and say and spin it and turn it into something that it wasn't. So it's almost like if someone sees you as being shy, or that you're not like communicating as much, you're not as communicative, because Page of Swords is kind of like a limited amount of information is coming from you, but it's like it's mainly because of this, because it could be still that you're developing trust in certain dynamics. Like there could be trust building happening in some of your relationships, and that could be that why that's coming from you. That it's not that you don't have a lot to say. There's probably a lot you say, but you're getting, like, you don't want to keep getting misinterpreted or getting your words spun and everything about you being misinterpreted from people that just have a lack of knowledge or a lack of education or a lack of experience. So it could be that you just kind of pulled back a lot on that. But I think something nice is developing here. You have something developing over here in some kind of situation. Anyway, let me dive into the extended. If you guys want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, see it over there. But Aquarius, if this is where we leave things, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best. See you in the next reading. Take care.